In this video, I want to go over the stage analysis three-step process to finding high potential trades. This process was outlined in the book Secrets for Profiting in Bull and Bear Markets by Stan Weinstein. And in the book, he calls this process the forest to the trees approach. And what he means by that is that he goes from the first question is the trend of the overall market, and then working your way down to individual stocks and ETFs to find the best trades in the overall market. So the first question is whether the market is in a bull or bear market. If the market's in a bear market, it's less likely that a high potential trade will do anything because the overall market forces are working against individual stocks. So he says in the book that your probabilities of success are quite low when the market trend is going against you. And really when the market's in a bear market, you either want to be short or on the sidelines because, again, it's hard for individual stocks to overcome the selling that occurs in bear markets. Now, step two is perhaps one of the most important parts of this process, and that's finding which groups look the best technically. And why this is important is that when you take stocks from different sectors and you have a sector that's really attracting a lot of capital and that's leading the market, typically you find very explosive trades in that sector because so much capital is flooding into that sector, and really the star performers in that group are the ones that tend to dominate performance in the market. So he talks about that when you identify these bullish groups, a lot of times the potential for them to advance extremely strongly over a short period of time is much greater than finding a bullish stock in a group that's performing bearish. Technically, it's harder for that stock to overcome the bearish overall group pressure in the market. And the last step, once you've identified the top sectors in the market, is to find the best individual trades within that sector. And to do that, I use characteristics like volume, overhead resistance, and where the stock is according to ideal buy points and stage analysis to determine, what are the best stocks within the sector. And one of the questions I've been asked often is, how do I use the stage analysis screener? And one of the main reasons I created the screener was to answer the three questions in the stage analysis process that I just went over. So the stage analysis screener helps you identify the health of the overall market and whether it's in a bull or bear market. And from there, if the market is in a healthy bull market, you can determine the sectors that are performing best within the market, and then from there identify the best individual stocks within that sector to focus your trading on. So in upcoming videos, I'm going to go over those three steps and how they pertain to the stage analysis screener, and really to kind of go more in depth on how that process works.